What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, do me a favor and hit that subscribe button and that post notification so you can be notified every time that I drop a video. So today I figure we'll watch this stand-up clip real quick. Now, to be honest, I'm not even sure who Moses Storm is. I've never really heard of him, but I just clicked on the video because of the title. Title seemed pretty interesting, so I just want to hear what he's got to talk about. And I am a fan of comedy, and I do stand-up and perform stand-up myself, so I'm like a student of comedy. So let's get into the video. Alright, guys, so I just dropped off my passenger, which got me to thinking, if you guys need an extra $1,400 in addition to what you're already doing, consider signing up for Lyft. You want to sign up, use my code in order to get the bonus, which is Roger97298.
Stand-up is such an outdated and boring medium. It's embarrassing we're allowed to be up here. I understand how stand-up was interesting in like the 1920s when entertainment was truly awful. And people were like, this morning we watched a locomotive go by. And then we saw a show where one of the whites talked for a whole 40 minutes. But now, he didn't die of polio once. But now it's 2020. You understand what you could be doing with your time instead of being here? You understand how good technology and entertainment has gotten? Right now, you could have sex with your phone while you lay down in the back seat of your self-driving car while your dog is in the driver's seat wearing sunglasses, cruising around just fucking freaking people out. But now we're gonna watch this, and look, here's the thing. When I first found out about this is a huge honor to be here. I love everyone that works at Comedy Central. As a comedian, this means a lot to someone to like be on the show. But like my honest to God first thought was like, oh yeah, it'll be great to do this taping because then I can get a clip up on Instagram. That's what this art form has become. Do you understand that?
So I'm gonna pause the video real quick. So this video, obviously didn't start at the beginning of his set. So, and rule of thumb for any aspiring comedians, like you want to have laughs every 18 to 20 seconds. I know comedy is subjective and people in the audience are laughing, but so far, me personally, don't think that this is that funny so far. Now, I think he's still getting warmed up, but just from what I've seen, like I don't think this clip is that funny. Because we're a minute 30 seconds in, and I haven't laughed one time. So, I don't know, let's continue with the video.
No one's even watching specials unless you're like dragging trans people. Be like, I gotta watch that because I'm gonna need an opinion. The only thing, that's it. That's honestly it. And this is not anti-comedy that I'm doing, because nothing is more embarrassing than anti-comedy. That's like a comedian that comes up who's like, well, I'm actually cooler than stand-up. Oh, cool. Guess who else is? Fucking everyone. You can't even admit to yourself that you want to do the embarrassing job of stand-up. That's like the person who wanted to be a singer, but now they bring like their own CDs to karaoke and like, oh, maybe put this in. Fucking admit to yourself. You want to do it. It breaks my heart because I love this thing more than anything, okay? I fly away from people that I love so I can do this job. And Instagram clips, you understand what that means? That means now as a comedian, we are competing against, for your attention, we're competing against Instagram butt models. An impossible task. There's like you're looking at like a picture of someone's like open birth canal, like, Mykonos, take me back. And then it's my fucking well-crafted joke from 8 months. That's what we're competing against. I do love though on the Instagram butt models like posts, there'll be like 400 horny guys commenting, right? But then there'll be that like one like fucking white knight that's gonna let her know like he's not like the rest of the guys, right? So he'll post something innocuous like, nice pic, but actually like, what book you read it? cool, man. Throw her off the scent. Let her know that I'm not like into her like her boobs me, but also like her mind's me. Or this, I don't honestly have a joke for this, and you shouldn't do this on a taping. Anyone watch it? But like, what's that thing where like, this is like a new thing where like a new mom with a baby, she'll make like an Instagram for her baby, and then all the captions are from like the baby's point of view. Who is the what? Who is that for? It's like a photo of like a baby covered in chocolate, and it'd be like, Mom said chocolate was gonna spoil dinner. I think I got the. Who? Why? Which one of you is that for? I understand. Look, it's deeply sweet, but it's so creepy. It's this same kind of like creepy and sweet as like when like Pornhub around December will like upload like Christmas themed porn. And you're like, oh, why is that for? Who? It's like, jizz the season. What? Who the fuck is that for? Anyone in this room like, jerking off feels great, but what's the theme? So I'll leave you guys on this. With your guys' help, because that's what the art form has become, and no, I'm not cooler than it. I respect this more than anything. I need the perfect Instagram clip. So I need you guys' help. First thing we need is, for the camera guy, you're in the wide? Can you frame me with enough headroom so I can put an embarrassing meme-like title above me? It has nothing to do with the joke. It's just like, that moment, your mom makes your ex be homework. And then we'll put 2 very low-res emojis above me. You couldn't get the rights to this face, so... And then we'll leave some room for some embarrassing subtitles, because, you know, nothing's funnier than reading a joke. I'm not laughing. What's wrong? Oh, okay. Yeah, at that moment, that pussy slaps. Okay, I'm laughing now. And then I need the joke itself. It needs to be like very broad, something that anyone could come up with, like vegan suck or gluten-free people. And the visuals of the joke, it needs to stand out on your scroll. So I'm going to be very physical. So don't be thrown by the fact that the visuals will have nothing to do with the joke itself. Okay? And the last thing I need from you guys, and are you on there? Does anyone have a camera facing this way? Last thing I need from you guys is, from the dawn of time, Comedy Central will always do this one thing where they'll cut to someone who's really enjoying the set. Right? On the level of just like, Tom Cruise, I have all the Adderall and money in the world. And the person right next to them is this guy who's actually sleeping right here. And it's like, why? You guys are here. Why cut to this guy who's actually sleeping? No. You go back to sleep. Go back to sleep. I need you. I need you. No, I need you. It feels very weird, but you need to go back to sleep. So you go back to sleep. You guys are killing it. So the punchline will be, let's see. That's like swallowing the needles. So when you hear that's like swallowing the needles, you go crazy. You go back to sleep. Okay, so remember, physicality not going to match the joke itself. What happened to gluten in this country, folks? Fucking gluten. Oh my God, folks. Gluten is by no means a poison or a toxin. All it is it's a protein, and it holds foods together. So what you have to do when you bake gluten-free is you have to add more sugar and more fat. So, you're not actually being healthy. All you're doing is you're taking out 2 seemingly bad ingredients and you're adding 2 even worse ingredients. It's basically like saying, oh, I'm healthy now, I don't shoot up heroin. Now I just swallow the needles. Thank you. Please subscribe.
All right, so for me, the set started out a little slow. No, but then as he got into the set or whatever, it was actually a pretty good set. Especially that last joke. And during the during this. I apologize for the interruption. My phone was giving me notifications, which may or may not mess up the recording. So for that, I apologize. But this was another reaction video to Moses Storm and his latest set on Comedy Central. Do me a favor while you're here, subscribe, follow me on other social media. I'm most active on Instagram. You can follow me on Instagram at Rogers Neighborhood. And then until next time.